Welcome to Auth0 integration. I'll take you through the setup and a worked example using our progressive consent capture widget behind the Auth0 sign in and sign up flows. So let's get going. Firstly, head over to our Auth0 partner page at mylifedigital.co.uk. Click Get It Now for free. You'll see a list of the features which are included or can be bolted onto the Concentric offering. Click the button and complete your details to start your free trial. You will receive your welcome emails, one containing links to the setup guides and one with your API credentials. Keep these safe as you will need them later, and note that your API secret can only be viewed once. Go to the guides and read the supporting documentation. This will give you a clear view of how the integration works and any prerequisites and all the steps to follow to ensure your integration operates smoothly. You will see that a Concentric template ID and rule ID are needed. The template ID is a reference to the content you wish to display in the widget, and the rule ID is the logic for what to display based on the existing customer state. First, create your template. You can find all the information you need in the admin UI guide shown here. To create or edit your template, log into Concentric, go to the admin area and select Content Templates. Here I am editing the existing one that I have set up for my widget. The template should contain all the potential consent options that you might wish to display, and should be laid out with the highest priority at the top, descending to lowest priority at the bottom. This integration provides a seamless flow for your end customers, using a set of rules to define which prioritized consent options to show, if any, at the point of login. It's time to use the API to create the rules that you want to apply. For full information on how the rules work, please look at the Progressive widget documentation available in the left-hand navigation. Now you have your template ID and rule ID, you can embed the widget code into your web page. Follow the links to find the detail on how to do this. Finally, you need to update your Auth0 tenant configuration and apply the rule, which will ensure the necessary records are upsetted to Concentric, and that secure access tokens are generated at the point of the customer logging in to allow them to use the widget. So, now you're all set up, I can walk you through a worked example. Here are the rules which I'm using for my widget. You can see the first rule is max equals 2. This means I will only ever show a maximum of 2 consent options to the customer, regardless of how many there are in the source template. Next is the expires within rule, which means I want to prioritise regathering consent where I already hold it, but it will expire in less than 3 months. Finally, I have no granted, which means the secondary priority of my widget is to gain consent where I do not already hold a granted state. This could be where I have no state, or it could be where it's currently denied. So here's Joe Bloggs, a new customer to the Royal Bank of Bath. When he signs up, the rule in Auth0 will be triggered to fire the widget script. As he's a new customer, he has no existing state, so we show the highest 2 priority consents, in this case email and text. Joe's happy to consent to these, so updates and submits on the widget. The next time he engages with the Royal Bank of Bath, he's an existing customer, so he uses the login flow. He's looking to view a statement, and on the way in, the rule fires, the widget displays, and the next highest priority consents are displayed. Again, Joe's happy to accept. Here you can see the audit in Concentric, showing the channel for the transaction as the Progressive widget, along with all the other data required for a GDPR compliant consent receipt. To show the expiry rule working, I've manually added a consent transaction for email marketing. This expires within the 3-month tolerance which I have in my rule. At the next point of login for Joe Bloggs, he'll be presented with the expiring consent. So this allows me to regather consent before it expires. By this method, you remove the need to display long lists to customers and prevent consent fatigue. This helps drive a more positive and engaged customer journey.